Right, I'm just going to go through the answers for today of the challenge, the first set. So here we've got a question where we've got a model drawing of two people. So we've got an average man, and then we've got Mr. X, who's one of the world's tallest men. And there's a scale. So 1 centimetre on the drawing is 20 centimetres in real life. So you can see here that the man is 180 centimetres tall. And that's because on the model it's 9 lots of 20, which make that 180. So what he wants to know is what the height of Mr. X is. So we've got this figure here, 13.5, and we would therefore need to times it by 20 to find out what that is. Okay. Now the easiest way to times by 20 is to times by 2 and then by 10. So if I double this, it's going to be 27, and then make it 10 times bigger, 270. So he's 2.7 meters tall. That's pretty big. And then in real life, the height of Mr. Y is 80 centimeters. So he's one of the world's shortest men. So what that then looks like is over here, 80. And again, it would have to something is getting times by 20 to make 80, which would be 4. So you would have to get your ruler and draw a line that's 4 centimeters high. Okay. And next one here, the speedometer. So the arrow on the speedometer of my car turns through 90 degrees when the speed increases from 20 to 70. So through how many degrees does it turn when it goes from 30 to 50? Right, so this change here is 50 miles an hour, or just 50. So 90 degrees is 50 on this scale here. Okay, so what it basically wants to know is to get from 30 to 50 is only going to be a change of 20. So eventually, of this ratio here, we've got to get this 50 to become 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it into this 50 to become 10 by dividing by 5, which means it's 18 degrees here because that's 90 divided by 5. And then to get from 10 to 20, it's been doubled. So we double the 18 to make 36. And then this last one here, Paul is 14 years old. His sister is exactly 6 years younger, so then therefore she's 8. Yeah. This year, the ratio of Paul's age to his sister's age is 14 to 8. Written as simply as possible, this is 7 to 4. Okay, so 14 to 8. Now, when Paul is 21, what will be the ratio of Paul's age to his sister's? Now, obviously, because this is age, they're both getting 1 older each time. So you're actually adding to this ratio. And it's been they've 7 years have passed. So the sister would be 15 over here. And then it says as simply as possible. So we can, and table facts, I know they're both in the 3s. This would become 7. And then this is 5, 7 to 5. Obviously, that doesn't mean he's 7 and she's 5, but that's as simple as you can explain that ratio. Okay. Right, then, when his sister is 36, what will be the ratio of Paul's age to his sister's age? So if we take this here, because that's their actual ages, 21 to 15. The sister now is 36. So she's got older. You have to figure out how much older she's got. That's 21 years older. So we're going to have to increase his age by 21. And then he wants it as simply as possible. They're both in the 6s. 6 6s are 36. And 7 here, because that's 42. Then lastly, it says, could the ratio of their ages ever be 7 to 7? Now, it looks like it could, because you've got 7 to 5 become 7 to 6. So eventually, over time, they're going to end up 7 to 7. But that's not the case, because this should suggest if they're 7 to 7, that means that they're the same age. And they're always going to be 6 years apart. Okay, they're never going to be the same age if they're both still alive. Okay, so that is a no. Hope that helped.